Welcome to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the branded app and also integration with Apple Pay. So let's go ahead and get started with that. So as you may know, the iPhone itself is very popular in many different countries, and is getting more and more popular, the Apple Pay. So what is the Apple Pay and why should you want this payment option on your website and on your app too? So I'm going to go over this in this video here because the reason why I want to make this video is because adding this to your branded app requires a little bit different steps. So I want to explain those steps, okay? So before I go any further, let me kind of do an overview. So Clover POS, as you can see here, when you're inside the store, you can get your phone, tap on the device or the Clover Mini or the back of the printer. They change it over the years, but you can tap it and then you can pay with your Apple Pay or Google Pay. So what we want to do is we want to allow this feature also on the iPhone, right? The iPhone. So let me show you what I mean by that. So this is an app. For those of you that have it, I'll show you how to add the Apple Pay to it, and we will assist you if you get stuck or need help along the way. For those of you watching for the first time and is wondering what is this all about, yes, we make apps for the Clover app. We make apps that integrates with your Clover. Basically, Chipotle, McDonald's, DoorDash, Panda Express, all these companies that have apps, you can have one too, right? It's better to have your own app rather than relying on a third-party app because you don't want to rely, your entire business always on a platform. Let's just say for whatever reason they don't show your business to the customers or costs or something that happens, you may not, in the long term, it may not be ideal, right? So having your own app with your own menu in there where people can download the app and you can change some settings and features and add loyalty points, programs, different things is really powerful. It also creates a powerful branding for your business. And when you do that, it allows your customers to see a side of your business that they may have not seen before, right? So having an app will allow you to do that. So, but before I go any further, I want to just kind of mention a few things. Starbucks, according to their data, they say that about 60% of their customers use an app to make orders. I'm not sure how the data is now, but it looks like it's increasing every time I check. So the trajectory of business owners to get an app is really promising, right? Because now when the customer makes an account, you can give them instant points right away to give them to basically encourage them to order again, right? So it gets a lot of repeat orders by giving a loyalty program. And the other cool thing you can do is once the customer orders, you can email them, you can notify them, you can do push notifications, you could do a lot of cool things which is not possible if you were on, let's say, DoorDash or on another marketplace, right? Because you can't do a push notification. But on your app, you can specifically reach out to your customers, right? So your customers only see your menu. They don't see the other restaurant's menu. They see your menu and they order, right? It creates that focus on your own business. Okay, so let me show you how to do that. So if you go on your Clover dashboard, okay, so I'm under account and setup. So you go right here and you go right here, the last one. See right there, view all settings. And you want to go to something called e-commerce payments, okay? And I want to show you, because as of right now, more and more merchants have access to this Apple Pay, right? More and more merchants have it, but there's still some merchants that don't have access yet. But you'll get it sooner or later. If you don't have it, just check back every couple of days. It should be there. If you still don't have it, check with your sales agent and ask them that you want Apple Pay integration so you can use it for your website or your app. So why is there two? This is where people get confused, okay? It says iframe and then API. So you're asking like, what is the difference between iframe and API, okay? Let me explain that to you right here. So if you go to our knowledge base and just type in Apple Pay, it'll give you some information on how that works. But I want to make this video because, this is a shortcut to knowing this stuff. Because imagine trying to search this stuff, search this information and trying to put the pieces together. It's very complicated. So this one is with your website. This is with your mobile app. This is with your website. Okay. The main difference is how the steps go. Okay. So in my other video, I explained this step. I kind of went over it, but I want to kind of just revisit that steps one more time. So when you're on the back end of your Clover dashboard, right here, so what you want to do is, I already verified it. In your case, you want to add it, and then you're going to follow these steps right here in this document here. Let me know if you want me to make another video. I made one more, but I know Clover makes a lot of updates to their backend, so it may look different. But if you don't find it over there, let me know and I can make another one for you. So basically what you're doing is you're adding it, and then you're getting the domain name verification, and it's available right here on your backend, right here, Apple Pay verification. So log into your backend of your website, upload the certificate, and then you copy and paste the domain name. The domain name should be offered to you at the bottom, and then you do it. Again, if you get stuck or need help, just reach out to us. Our support team is here to help you. We can do a Zoom call. We can assist you, because once it's done, it's good. From what I gather right now, it's good for 1 year, and then you just have to do this one more time every year. So the Apple Pay certificate, as of right now, is good for 1 year. So just every year, you just come up here. It takes about 30 seconds. Upload the new certificate, and you're good for another year. Okay. This way, you're allowing your customers to download to use their Apple Pay. And why is that important, right? So believe it or not, I have people that I know. They told me, they said, if a restaurant does not have Apple Pay on their app, I will not order from them. And I said, why is that? Because they said we don't carry. They told me they don't have a wallet. Our wallet is their phone. So the new generation, what they're doing is they're making this device their wallet, right? So they're either jogging, running, they don't have a wallet, or they're very busy. Their lifestyle has changed over the years. So what they're doing now is they are basically, what they're doing, if you think about it, is they're thinking of a restaurant, and then they just double tap on the side, and Apple Pay does the order for them. No need to enter credit card information. No need to do any difficult stages, right? So when you prevent those customers from ordering with Apple Pay, you are putting yourself at a I would say at a I wouldn't say basically at a disadvantage, because that customer may go somewhere else that does have Apple Pay, right? So try to do this as soon as possible. Again, we're here to help you. If you need help, we can help you add that to your thing. So, and just one other thing I want to mention. Let's see here. On the checkout settings, when you go here, you'll see Google Pay, credit card, pay location. But then once you enable the Apple Pay, it'll become like this. See how before it only had 4? So remember, pay location, you can turn some of these off. Those of you that have watched my other videos, you know that these are all extra settings that you can enable, disable. But Apple Pay you want to have, Google Pay you want to have, credit card, of course, you want to have that too. This one is optional, pay location, depending on your situation. You can do pay using gift card too. So this is something that should be on your checkout page. And of course, you want to tip should be a good option for the customer, given the and you can make a default tip, by the way. But again, that's for a different video. I cover the tip in a different video. So just kind of recap. What I would do ideally, once you have your app, you want to reach out to us if you get stuck and say, hey, I want Apple Pay. And then we'll help you get the Apple Pay. We'll submit it to Apple along with your app. You have Apple Pay, and then we'll get you Google Pay on the Google device, right? Because remember, we do Google and iPhone. So meaning we do Android and iPhone. So there's 2 different devices. And then we'll launch it in the App Store, and you should have both of these going for you. But again, reach out to us if you get stuck with the Apple Pay, and we can help you with that. The steps are on our knowledge base, which is docs.zaytech.com. But in case you are not familiar with this, or you don't know how to search for it, let us know. We can help you with it as well. Again, we can do it for you too. So we just have to find out where your website is located, and give you information on how to do that. Or you can add us as a user to your website, and we can do it for you. So yeah, and then let me see if there's anything else I want to cover here. I think that's pretty much it. That's it for this video. Yeah, so again, if you need an app, reach out to us. Apps are very popular. They're doing very well. You can speed up your business growth because the competitors that had made apps in the past, they spent a lot of money on it. Now you can get it for a very good price and get your business up to speed. So, all right, thank you so much. I look forward to talking to you or my team. You can reach out to any of us, and we're more than happy to help you out. Thank you.